Mbappé is fine with playing striker for Madrid. And this news does not come as a surprise to me. It's kind of like, no duh, he didn't have a choice. Because that's what we need right now, is a striker. And I know that Mbappé prefers to play off that left side of the attack, but we already have Vinicius there. And even though I think Mbappé is better than Vinny, I think Vinicius is right behind him. So why would I displace Vinicius for Mbappé? That make no sense. That would also cause another issue. And I think Vinny has earned the right to start on that left-hand side for Madrid. He's also earned that number 7 shirt. So if Mbappé is going to sign for us, he has to play primarily down the middle, and he's not getting 7. He has to wear 10 or 9. Pick. But if Modric stays, then maybe you got to do what Ronaldo did his first season for us, and you got to wear that 9 shirt. But, yeah, Mbappé, he's not going to have the kind of say-so like he did at PSG in Madrid. Like, you're not going to be able to dictate where you play. So this is not a surprise to me. And this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. And I'd be lying to you if I said that I was not worried about how that will work. Because essentially, our front 3 next season with Vinny, Mbappé, Rodrigo, all of them are better when they play on that left wing. But only one person can do it. Now, there may be games where Mbappé starts on the left. If we start with Endrick, maybe we give Vinny a rest, or you want to rotate the squad, however you want to do it. But as long as Mbappé is fine with primarily being down the middle, then I have no issues with this transfer. That was the only thing that I was worried about. But it's like, no shit, bro. Look at our squad. There was no way he expected to go in on that left wing because we need a striker. That's the glaring issue that's in our squad. Because I hate the formation that we play this season. That 4-4-2 nonsense is garbage. Because I don't think that you're actually getting the best out of Vinny and Rodrigo having them so central. Now, I know that as the game goes on, it basically does become a 4-3-3. And then you have Jude as that false 9/striker. But I'd much rather start the game off in a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. But we can't do that without a striker this season. Yeah, we have Joselu. And I think that he's done a good job. And I would make his loan permanent. Because it's only going to cost, I think, $1.5 million. And he'd be a good squad player, rotational piece. But we don't have a striker that you can start week in, week out. That's why you see Jude scoring so many goals for us this season. Because he's in the box. Because he's been our striker, essentially. And when Mbappé comes in, Endrick also next season, Jude's not going to bag that many goals. And he's never been a goal scorer. So that shouldn't be an issue. When people worry about, oh, well, how's Jude going to fit into this team? He'll fit in very nicely because he's an 8. We bought him at Dortmund as an 8. He wasn't bagging goals at Dortmund. We didn't buy him for him to be second in scoring in La Liga. Now, the fact that he's been able to do that this season because we've needed it is fantastic. And I'm glad that he's added that to his game. But that's not Jude's best position. It's not a 10. It's not a false 9. It's not a striker. He is a box-to-box 8. He can even do a holding midfielder as well. He can play as a 6. So next season is going to be peak. It's going to be scary. And not for us. I expect us to win the quadruple next season. We're going to go invincible. I am so hyped about this signing if it does happen. But if I'm being honest, if Mbappé says, yo, I'm not signing for Madrid unless I am on that left wing, unless I get that number 7 shirt, I wouldn't sign him. Because I don't think that we need him that much. I think we're going to be just fine if we go out there and get another striker. Like, I really like Julian Alvarez at Man City. If Mbappé doesn't come, that's who I'd want to go get. I think he is a baller. But with this news that I'm seeing about Mbappé is perfectly fine with playing as the primary number 9 down the middle, oh my goodness, next season is going to be peak. And for everybody that thinks we need to sell Rodrigo to fit him into the squad, you are out of your damn mind. Rodrigo is a baller. He's one of the best wingers in the world. You do not sell him because Mbappé is coming in. You don't sell Vinny because Mbappé is coming in. That makes no sense. You're going to have to go out there and then buy somebody to replace them. Mbappé is coming to be our striker, and it's going to work. I'm telling you. I'm going to give you the formation for next season. 4-3-3. Hear me out. Courtois is back. He's in goal. Danny Carvajal, right back. Then Eder Militao Rudiger, center back pairing. Left back, Mendy. My 3 midfielders, Chouameni in the 6, and then my 2 8s, Jude and Valverde. Then in front of them, Vinny on the left, Mbappé down the middle, Rodrigo on the right. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm just having dreams about it already. I am dreaming right now. That is a FIFA team, and I hope that it works out for us, and we just don't end up flopping and like not being as successful. But I think it's gonna be scary, man. I think this team's gonna score over 100 goals in the league next season. Don't forget, you're gonna have Endrick coming in as well, and he looks like a baller. My only thing is, I don't want us to put too much pressure on the kid. I think that he needs time to integrate himself to life in Spain, and he shouldn't be having the pressure of being our striker, our main striker at 18 years old in his first season from Brazil. So, yeah, next season's going to be peak. I don't think that we have to sell anybody. I think our finances are fantastic. We do great business. We're probably going to sell maybe a guy or two this summer. So we'll raise some funds. But we've had the Mbappé money for a while now. This deal is all but locked up, and I would be very surprised if it does not happen. But if there is somebody who would do something that we didn't expect, that's Mbappé. And if that decision for him is to not come to Real Madrid, who cares? We will be fine without him. But it'd be nice to have him because I think he is arguably the best attacking player in the world. I think Harry Kane's the best for me. I think Harry Kane's an absolute baller. But I think Mbappé is right there. Like Mbappé and Vinny are right behind him.